So this man that is regretting his life in Canada said that traveling to Canada made him poor. That he never knew that nothing concerned Canada with a man that doesn't have education. He said, I was deceived by a girl that wanted to use me and my money to achieve her dreams. At first, she was claiming that her parents want to send her to Canada to go and do her master's. I never knew she wanted to lure me in and use me to achieve her dreams. I did not go to school, but I was doing well in Nigeria. Before this girl that used to be my customer started telling me about her traveling to Canada. She started getting more closer to me immediately she finished her youth service. Honestly, I never liked her because she was fat and not beautiful. And she doesn't have height. But during the time she started talking about traveling to Canada and that she needs to travel with somebody like her husband or something like that, my mindset changed. From that time, we became close friends. She continued telling me how much her father wants her to travel to Canada. But her father wants her to get married before she can travel to Canada. I got interested and asked her out, and she accepted to be my girlfriend. We became girlfriend and boyfriend. I asked her to marry me and she accepted. Around that 2009, I was having 7 million naira cash in my accounts. And I was having a business worth 5 million plus. And I was planning to invest more. After my marriage with her, I sold everything. I sold everything I own in Nigeria, and I started planning to travel with her. In less than 2 years, these people deceived me. Even though I never liked her before, I accepted everything. I traveled to Canada with her. She was doing her master's. She was having a little job, and I was working that time. I was not earning enough. I was thinking that with time, everything would change for me, and I would start earning enough. I didn't know things would only get worse for me. I was only getting jobs with low payment. Throughout my stay, getting permanent residence was a big problem for me. Once I lose a particular job, getting another job will become a very big problem for me. I struggled to do everything. At a time, she finally left me. Around the time she left me, things became very, very difficult for me. I thought about traveling back to Nigeria, but I had nothing in Nigeria, so I had to just stay back. She was not the one that sponsored herself. I paid for everything. I was the one that paid for everything. It was even when I got closer to the family that I found out that her father has nothing. She came from a very poor home. Now, she is still in Canada and she always travels to Nigeria anytime she wants. She already have her children and she's still married. But me, I am still here, no child, no good job, nothing at all. And I cannot even travel to Nigeria. I am still here in Canada because of shame. I already spent 25 years in Canada. No house in Nigeria, no investment in Nigeria, no plans, no hope. Just imagine a man that is supposed to be talking about grandchildren. He's still talking about getting a job. No documents, no child. He said he moved to Toronto because cities like Toronto have sanctuary or maybe access without fear. Imagine a man that is supposed to still be in Nigeria and be counting in billions or in multi-millions is living in Canada hopeless. How can somebody that doesn't feed well buy tickets and come to Nigeria? So during the time he told me about a woman he met, I asked him to send the woman's picture to me. We continue like that till this year. He already got married to the woman and he also got his documents. But getting a document in this age, what benefits? He is not going to have a child. He must definitely adopt one. But I only decided to share his story because he visited Nigeria this month for the first time since 25 years. And he is definitely going back to Canada. This man is no longer talking about wealth. This man is no longer talking about children. Without our efforts and force, this man will not be having documents. This man will never ever see Nigeria. Unless if he comes back, he will just stay back forever. And maybe coming back will even cost him more. So without something like this that we can possibly use and get documents and get a woman to stay, this man will still be there, suffering, had nobody to talk to, nobody to do with. And so many of our people in Germany, Spain, Italy, America are suffering this same thing. So many people went, but 30% of, or maybe 40% of 100 are doing well. Our people that are doing comfortably well outside abroad, I don't think they are more than 60%. I'm not sure. He is in Nigeria. He called me and he was crying. I said, what is going on? He said he watched his family, how everybody is doing, how everything have changed. He happened to be the only one that looked useless, that he doesn't even have a place to lay his head in his village. The house he started before he left Nigeria is still like that. So by now, had it been he stayed back, by now he must have built the house and he'll be having children, living comfortable. Although somehow he might be regretting not traveling to that to that Canada with the girl, but he will not understand. Sometimes what others did and succeed and life changed for them, if you do it, your own life will just be useless. For me, I'm not discouraging anybody that plans to travel. I can never discourage anybody that plans to travel. I am just telling this man's story because I want people that live there to know that they can still fight for themselves. I want them to know that they can still communicate to people. They can still talk to their family. They can still tell their family to do something for them. They can still enter prayer and things will change for them. I have more than 50 men in my phone that travel to Canada and they never return. And still they are not doing well in Canada. They cannot afford to pay their ticket back to Nigeria. And even if they return to Nigeria, what would they be doing? Abroad is not Lagos, where if you travel there and things doesn't work for you, it's not a place that you can say, oh, I'm tired, I want to go home. No. Yes, the man still grateful to me for my effort, but my effort is still, I don't know. But he still regrets his life. There is nothing you will tell him that will change his mindset. He spent more than 25 years, nothing to show for it. His people saw him with no good news, without the old woman in his life now. The way this man is, he will just be waiting for the day God will call him. Or maybe he will just adopt children and try to give himself happiness for the little moments he will spend, or for the little time he will spend. So many families out there, your brothers abroad, they are passing through this same thing. Your sisters abroad, they are passing through this same thing. They beg before they can eat. But you will not understand. You will be saying, Canada is a very nice country. And our sister abandoned us. Our brother abandoned us. This one happened. It is not about the dollar or about the euro or about the pounds. It's about the task, the payment, the bills they pay and how they live and how much they can save in 1 month. The country is beautiful with security, but a man that is an African man that is not making money there is completely a useless one. I love you all. Peace out.